Hi everyone, welcome to Lake City Live. Today we have a very well-known personality with us on our sets. He is highly acclaimed and internationally known chef, and we very well know him by the Master Chef. He is also one of the proud recipients of Sir Edmund Hillary Awards in 2012 from the New Zealand government in Food and Beverage. Please welcome none other than Brand Ambassador of Jagran Lakecity University School of Hospitality and Tourism, Chef Kunal Kapur.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
How are you liking the city and the campus so far?
Brilliant actually, because it's raining as well. So everything is so clean and green and beautiful breeze. So early morning, that's what you need. And the moment I entered the university, it's a brilliant campus. And just kind of reminds me of my own college life. I mean, I never had such a swanky campus. We were like a small college back in Chandigarh. But I think college life की अपनी मस्ती होती है, फिर उसके हवा में एक मजा होता है.
एक मजा होता है.
So you kind of start relating to your past.
Yeah.
So it's always fun to come to a college. I feel younger, if I can be honest.
Thank you so much, sir. So we would like to start by asking you, what are your ideas about food trends? What are your thoughts about it? Can you tell us your favorite food trend?
Well, I think answering your first question, food trends is nothing but evolution of food. जैसे हमारा evolution हुआ है, जैसे if I can be very raw and say कि अगर हम ape से आदमी बने, वैसे खाना एक समय पे कुछ और था, हम बिल्कुल कुछ और खाते थे और आज कुछ और है. जिस तरीके से हम इवॉल्व हो रहे हैं, हमारी टेक्नोलॉजी इवॉल्व हो रही है, हमारा ट्रैवल, हमारा लाइफस्टाइल इवॉल्व हो रहा है, ठीक उसी तरीके से खाना भी इवॉल्व होता जा रहा है. हमारी नीड या हमारी अवेलेबिलिटी या हमारा ट्रैवल या फिर हमारी लेजीनेस, ऑल दैट डिफाइंस व्हाट वी ईट. सो ये करंट फूड ट्रेंड्स ना जो आते हैं और एक एंटी फूड ट्रेंड ज़रूर आता है. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर कोई हेल्दी फूड ट्रेंड स्टार्ट हो जाता है कि जी वीगन खाओ, तो उसका एक एंटी भी आ जाएगा ट्रेंड कि नहीं वीगन से ये होता है, आपको ये एक ऐसी डाइट होनी चाहिए जैसे कीटो डाइट जिसमें आपको चीज़ और हैवी फैट्स खाने ही पड़ेंगे. So it's always a confusion. So for me, I think one of the trends that I'm really kicked about is green coffee.
ग्रीन कॉफी.
या सो होता क्या है, हम आमतौर पे जब कॉफ़ी पीते हैं वो रोस्टेड बीन होता है, ब्राउन. बट वो बीन को जब आप रोस्ट नहीं करते, सुखाते हैं, वो थोड़े हरे रंग की होती है वो कॉफ़ी बीन. उसको जब आप ग्राइंड करके उसकी कॉफ़ी बनाते हैं, उसके जो हेल्थ इफेक्ट्स हैं बहुत ही डिफरेंट है. सो आई एम रियली excited about green coffee these days, and I like the entire new trend of green coffee, and it still has a long way to catch up.
So green coffee is in your daily diet these days?
About a cup a day to begin with.
So a lot of youngsters look up to you. Like आपको देखकर सबको लगता है कि यार शेफ कुणाल कपूर जैसा बनना है. And but that at the same time they think कि यार अगर hospitality industry में if we go, शेफ के अलावा और क्या career options होते हैं? Because what can we explore more in that industry? I'm sure with hospitality and tourism, it is booming.
Yeah.
In India, it is booming like anything.
Yeah.
So would you like to highlight on the career options for students?
I think जो होटल मैनेजमेंट है, स्पेशली नॉट जस्ट culinary आर्ट्स बट होटल मैनेजमेंट एज अ सब्जेक्ट, एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है विच प्रिपेयर्स यू फॉर एनी सिचुएशन, इफ आई कैन से. आपको कॉन्फिडेंस देता है, आपको डिफरेंट एवेन्यूज़ खोलता है जहाँ पर आप अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं. और सिर्फ culinary की बात करें और culinary कोर्स की बात करें तो होता ये कि जो भी ये करता है, not necessarily he ends up as a chef. It's not the final destination कि भाई शेफ बन के हो गया. I think there are multiple options. I'll give you some example. जैसे आपका भी अपना YouTube चैनल है, right? अभी आपने बताया YouTube चैनल या सोशल मीडिया प्रेजेंस पहले था कि शेफ्स हैं वो कर रहे हैं, अब वो शेफ्स तक निर्मित नहीं है, वो उनका दायरा बढ़ गया है. सो इट्स बिकम अ ह्यूज सक्सेस, इट्स बिकम अ ह्यूज बिजनेस, इफ आई कैन से. एंड आई सी अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल शिफ्टिंग टूवर्ड्स सोशल मीडिया and becoming social media icons or the next celebrities, top celebrities. So I think अगर आपको culinary knowledge है, it's just easier for you to express, research, report and put it onto your own channel. So that becomes your own business and it's a sustainable job or a career, if I can say that,
Yes.
because काफी parents परेशान हो जाएंगे, मतलब घर पे बैठा phone पे पूरे दिन रहता है, but that's how the world has moved to.
Yeah.
So that's one option. Then there are different FMCG brands who are looking for research and development, R&D in creating new flavors. जैसे जो हम packaged खाना खाते हैं. Now, packaged खाना, no matter how much we say कि नहीं packaged है, fresh खाना चाहिए, which is right, but it's on a rise. और ये बढ़ता ही जाएगा क्योंकि fresh produce महंगा होता जा रहा है. Packaged food will be cheaper, and we have already shifted to a lot of packaged things. तो वहाँ पर बहुत रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट हो रही है कि किस तरीके से उस खाने के अंदर अच्छे फ्लेवर्स या कुछ फैलाने प्रिजर्वेटिव्स है उनको हटा के क्या डाला जा सकता है. तो देयर इज अ ह्यूज कंट्रीब्यूशन देयर. देन हिस्ट्री, फूड हिस्टोरियंस आज बहुत ही ज़्यादा प्रेशियस एसेट्स हैं. सो इफ समबडी इज अ फूड हिस्टोरियन, ही इज लाइक gold, literally sitting gold, because everything is now revolving around food. Everybody wants that big slice of food. Ke yaar, I need to be part of the food industry, and food historians are people who have researched on food, communities, and cooking utensils to everything. So that's another avenue to kind of come about. Then there is consultants, people who need, like if you are in part of the culinary, let's say hospitality in culinary section, और आपने कुछ साल काम किया, आपके पास experience है, you can become a consultant. There are different, especially in B and C towns, if I can say ABC towns, metros के बाद के जितने भी small towns हैं, they're booming with hotels. भोपाल की बात लगा लीजिए, आज से 10 साल पहले कितने होटल थे और अब कितने होटल हैं, और बढ़ते ही जा रहे हैं. एंड एवरीबडी इज इन नीड ऑफ पीपल हु कैन ट्रेन, हु कैन बी क्रिएटिव, नॉट जस्ट इन होटल्स बट रेस्टोरेंट्स एज वेल. सो देयर इज अ ह्यूज amount of opportunity. Having said that, there are equally number of people also who are opting. So competition वहाँ पे भी है. And one of the things with competition is that आपको मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. But क्योंकि ये ऐसा नहीं है कि लिमिटेड सीट्स हैं और इतने ही होंगे, आप अपना भी कुछ कर सकते हैं. सो आई थिंक दिस इज अ ब्रिलियंट इंडस्ट्री वेयर यू आर नॉट डिपेंडेंट फॉर समबडी टू गिव यू अ जॉब, बट you can create job for yourself.
So in one of your interviews, we saw that you were talking about कि कैसे during the initial stage of your career you worked 16 to 18 hours a day, और there were times कि आपको off भी नहीं मिलता था. And in that same interview you said कि I felt like quitting job and starting something else. But then आप डटे रहे. You were in the industry and now तो it's history. So we would want to know कि what was your state of mind at that point of time? How did you motivate yourself so that our students get, they get inspiration from you?
जो आपने बात कही ना, it may work for some, it may not work for some. So हर एक individual का एक setup in his mind is different. My experience was कि जब 5 साल मैंने job करी, काम किया, all I could see is kitchen, long working hours, no socializing, no family time, no time for yourself. And, that was kind of taking a toll. So there was a point when I thought, what, this is not for me, maybe something else. But honestly, at that point of time, there were two things. One, I had no option. And second, quitting was never in my nature, कि मैं quit कर दूँ. But I had to carve out a way out कि इस पूरे paradigm से कैसे निकलूँ, and how do I come above it, उभरूँ कैसे से. So one of the things that I said, what, let me just stop complaining कि long hours हैं, ये है, वो है. Forget the world, forget everything, concentrate on my work and try and be happy, because there is no other option that I have, right? जब option नहीं है, हाँ, या तो आप किच-किच करते रहो उसमें and then work, or just laugh it off, have fun. Now that you're spending 16 hours in the kitchen, make it worth your time. So that is what, that little alteration in your head, that changed everything. All of a sudden, I had opportunities which I wasn't expecting. So sometimes, you got to self-motivate, and this industry is based on self-motivation. Nobody's going to say, "Wow, aapne bahut acha kaam kiya." You have to just say, "Yeah, you know what, you did a good job. Keep doing it."
Moving on to our next question. So you have been recognized in presenting Sattvic food to our Prime Minister Narendra Modi and German Chancellor Miss
Angela Merkel.
So can you please share your experience behind the scenes and what pressures you went through it, and how did you handle that?
You know, as it goes, if I was to prepare something very exotic, I would have been under pressure. But the beauty of Sattvic food is that it's very simple. It is made fresh. It is served fresh. Nothing goes to the refrigerator. Nothing that you use comes out of a can. You have to buy everything fresh and cook fresh. And because there are certain combinations that define Sattvic khana, the only pressure was that I should not go wrong somewhere, that the food should not become Rajasic or Tamasic, it should be Sattvic. So just to do that, one had to kind of study Sattvic. जो आप study करते हो ना, and आपको ना खुशी मिलती है जब आपको समझ आता है कि अरे वाह, इतने टाइम से हम सात्विक कहते हैं, राजसिक, तामसिक कहते हैं. क्यों मम्मी कहती थी यार ये चीज़ और फलानी चीज़ नहीं मिलाते, फिर नहीं खाते, ये खाना खाने के बाद नहीं करते, ये इसमें ये नहीं करते, वो नहीं करते, थाली में ये दोनों साथ में नहीं परोसते. कोई रीजनिंग नहीं बोलते थे, लेकिन ऐसे बोल देते थे. दादी बोलती थी, नानी बोलती थी, मम्मी बोलती, हम बोलते हैं. देन यू काइंड ऑफ रियलाइज द रीजन बिहाइंड, अरे इस वजह से नहीं बोलते थे. सो सात्विक इज in its own way a science behind what combinations of food, what time to eat, how to cook. So for me the pressure was not to cook, because actually my work got simpler in many ways, but the pressure was to understand and interpret it right. When you cook, your food should be a reflection of what you just read, you know. So it's and Sattvic is also about way of living.
Yeah.
It's difficult in our times, but it's not impossible.
We all know कि if Chef Kunal is cooking something, presenting something, it is perfect.
No. I can go wrong.
We have this impression.
Very good. Keep that impression on.
But sir, there must be a time in your life where something went wrong, the guest, you know, criticized. Now, we would like to know, how did you handle that situation on field? That would again help our students to, you know, relate to it.
One of the things is, everybody makes mistakes, including me. I make mistakes in my kitchen. There are times that some things get overlooked. There are sometimes you don't have control on certain things. For example, the other day I was cooking a rice dish, and there was this rice which I never worked with. So I didn't know how much of water it will take. You know, sometimes राइस के साथ कुछ ऐसे आते हैं जो डबल पानी पीते हैं, कई होते हैं 3 गुना पीते हैं, कई होते हैं 1 ही कप पिएंगे. So you really don't have, now I didn't have time to practice, and there were guests there, but you have your experience and you tweak things, but you still make mistakes sometimes. So the beauty about making mistakes is that the more you resist your mistakes or you try and hide, the more they persist and the more they haunt you. अगर मैंने आपको कुछ सर्व किया और आप संतुष्ट नहीं है, मैं अपने आप को डिफेंड करूंगा, आपको अग्रेसिव कर रहा हूँ. इफ आई से हे आई एक्सेप्ट इट, आई अपोलोजाइज एंड दिस इज माय मिस्टेक, मैंने आपसे आपके हथियार ले लिया. आप क्या बोलेंगे? देखिए ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए, वी डिडंट एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम यू, टा 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 टा. इट्स फाइन, एंड दे आल्सो अंडरस्टैंड यार. अगर अगला बंदा इट्स हम्बल इनफ टू एक्सेप्ट इट रादर देन बीइंग स्टिफ अबाउट इट कि नो 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 आई एम परफेक्ट. I think it's you complete the circle and you kind of make sure you don't repeat the same mistake. You learn from your mistakes.
Correct, sir.
Having said that, there is always an opening to make a new mistake.
Sir, you have been part of so many cooking shows, very famous cooking shows.
Yeah.
We would want to know that, do you enjoy cooking in real life or real life?
Both, actually. Because look, whenever I'm cooking for a show, I'm not faking it. It's not कि आप ये देखिए ऐसा 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 और पीछे से कोई आके रख दिया. So one of the things that all producers complain with me is that shoots become long because I cook from scratch. And I think while you're filming something, it's not just that you appear there and just start filming, right? आपको ना homework करना पड़ता है. And for the homework, you have to open up books, you have to open up Wikipedia, Google, and start studying things. And because you study so much about what you're about to say, because on camera you can just open your mouth and say something. Because होता है ना, टीवी पे सुना था मतलब वो पत्थर की लकीरें वही सच है. So people take it very seriously. So you have to be very correct with the facts. So it's fun to be on cam, where obviously you have to research, but it's nice to be on the cam when people you know kind of appreciate your work. And when you're cooking, you're still having fun. And my idea of vacation is also, we piche vacation pe tha, I was cooking every day. So I was like, this is fun. I'm cooking for myself.
Great. Chef, you started your career in 2000. So it's like almost 20 years you have been in this industry. So we would like to give you a challenge, like a hashtag 10-year challenge. So it is a hashtag 20-year challenge. So you please tell us, since then till now, at least 3 things that has changed in the hospitality industry that would help us learn more.
Well, there are more than 3. I think I'll just, if I start from my time when I, 3 things that have really changed. When I joined in 2000, there were not many jobs. There were,
then and now.
Oh yes. So I remember we were a batch of 250 students and only 5 of us got jobs. So can you imagine that? And there were no hotels. So I think one of the biggest improvement is the job scenario. It has considerably improved, which is a very, very positive move. The second thing is that opening up to newer ideas. I remember initially when we started, and I became the chef de partie of after my training and my first kitchen. I tried to change things. कि थोड़ा गार्निश अलग करते हैं इसको, थोड़ा प्रेजेंट अलग करते हैं, ये करते हैं वो करते हैं. The amount of flack that I got from people is like, ये क्या कर दिया, ये ऐसे थोड़ी ना, ये क्या खाना है टेढ़ा मेढ़ा, हमें तो सीधा साधा खाना चाहिए, what is this? So I think the thought behind the customer कि उसको क्या चाहिए has shifted from eating just दाल रोटी और XYZ जो typical to moving on to something, अरे यार ये तो खाते रहते हैं, give us a new version. So I think the acceptance of food in terms of कि वो कुछ भी हो सकता है and I'm waiting for a surprise has been accepted by the chefs and the customers alike. So that has changed. पुराने ज़माने में आपको ऐसा सरप्राइज दे दोगे कि दाल मखनी बोली और एक रोटी के अंदर एक चम्मच में आ रहा है, हो गया काम. So I think that's another positive move. Then the third thing is that more and more home cooks have become the face of Indian cuisine in India. Hotels always concentrated, not always, I'll be wrong there, but most of the hotels concentrated on mainstream food. कि अगर बटर चिकन बन रहा है तो बटर चिकन बन रहा है, बिरयानी बन रही है तो बिरयानी बन रही है. सो इंडियन फूड को अगर आप देखेंगे एक फॉरेनर या फिरंगी की नज़र में, वो 15 डिशेस में समेट देगा आपका खाना पूरे हिंदुस्तान का. Which has changed because of these small little pockets of passionate chefs or home cooks, which you call bloggers or which you call home cooks or just passionate people on food. They've started writing and bringing out food of their community, of their culture, of their area in such a beautiful way that as chefs after 20 years, my challenge is to now unlearn what I've learned in hotels and learn what they're teaching you now. So it's a huge change that I see, that there's so much more that is coming out in respect to Indian cuisine.
So that's 3 things according to you that has changed.
Absolutely.
One message that you would love to give JLU students, Jagran Lakecity University students?
I think to all the students, irrespective of hotel management or not, I think out of my personal experience, I've realized that any trade, any job that you join, you have to give it time. My experience is give it about 5 to 6 years. Put your head down. Don't talk about how much you should get and what it should be. Think about how much more can you learn from where you have joined. The more you learn in your first 5 years will build your next 15 years. So keep your head down, work, learn. Look for people who can teach you rather than who can pay you. Paisa will follow.
Thank you so much, Chef,
Thank
for
you
being
so
with
much.
us today. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Same.
We're looking forward for you to visit campus again.
Absolutely, I'm thrilled.